We are going to talk about last week's show. And before we do that, you can make sure to find us on Twitter, which is X now. And we're also on Facebook. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube, I think. Yeah. So go download, listen to us, and even you can come and chat with us here on we are on the Riverside app. So I think you have to join, get an account, and then you can come and listen to us. Okay, I have Jen here with us tonight.
Hey, I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
And Anna.
Hello, I'm at Kazi Hooch on X and on Instagram.
Okay, and Diva Carey isn't with us tonight, so I'm filling in as host, and I'm Marianne, and you can find me at mama_hooch on X, and I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, let's see. Guess we can talk about, before we can talk about the show, and we can also maybe fit football in at one point or another.
Yeah,
although
I had a feeling
Anna's
that would come up.
Well, one of Anna's teams, I guess, is playing us, right? I mean, I know her Chiefs aren't in.
Yeah,
but the Texans are in.
But the Texans are there. I'm excited for them to get this far. So,
Okay.
But I also want you guys to do well.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of torn.
On it. I never count on anything, but
I'll probably honestly I'll probably root for the Texans this time, even though I usually root for the Steelers for you. But if the Pittsburgh Steelers win, I will be happy for them. So how's that? Is that a good way of?
Yeah. I don't have much confidence, but we'll see. They came through somehow.
Hey, I've had fun watching them this year.
Yeah.
It's a little bit painful.
It might have been that holy water. I don't know.
Don't discount it.
Don't. I never do. Nope. I grew up with it, so no, I don't. So. All right. So let's see. Who should we start with? Oh, I guess we can start. We're discussing for the show Javi and Leo and their wedding. Got broken up, and with Dimitri coming back. And I was going to say I'm not sure what the actor's name is that plays Javi. Some of these newer.
So good.
Yeah, so good. He's just, his emotions were just spot on. I mean, and it wasn't over the top. I thought it was very genuine the way he portrayed it.
Oh yeah. And we're losing him to a primetime show soon. I don't know when.
We're losing a lot of these good actors to other shows. The girl plays Rachel.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's heard, but I don't know why, but I heard the new Ari's supposed to be recast.
I heard that too. And
I heard that too.
Yeah, but I don't know if she's going somewhere. I haven't heard why with her. Yeah. So I don't know. We're just,
it's a shame.
Good for them.
I mean, it's good for them if it's something she was wanting,
Yeah. So, but yeah, I thought the actor that plays Javi did really well.
Yeah.
So, they saw Dimitri. I think this was, and he told Leo that before. I guess they say they're married, but they're not married till they file the papers.
They have 10 days. They have 10 days to turn the.
They're married. I guess. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. So, I guess because they had they got married in a church or by a priest or a reverend. I think, in the eyes of God, they're supposed to be married. But anyway, legally, I guess they're not married until they file the papers. So Javi says, you have to resolve your feelings for Dimitri and go and find out, talk to him. So come on, Javi. He's telling you and begging that, so I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Really, I'd tell Dimitri, get out of here. I have him.
Dimitri needs to leave.
Yes.
Okay. This would be a good time for me to say, when I was taking notes for the shows that I watched, for the episodes I watched, I have decided that Dimitri's nickname is Dim. That's what I'm calling him from now on.
Dim. Yeah.
Because he's dim.
He is dim.
Like he's dim. He looks dim.
Dim. You
And
know,
I
but
originally did not think if you guys hadn't told me the week before that it was the same actor with
yeah,
his hair different, I honestly wouldn't have recognized him as the
yeah,
same
because it
guy.
was like,
He looks
a lot
different.
shorter and like kind of
Yeah.
like a
Slicked
slicked back,
back.
like
It was slicked
slicked hair.
back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. And so I finally, in the last episode of the week, when I saw the other side of his face, like when he was facing Leo as Leo was coming in, I was like,
Hmm.
okay, now now I can see him more. I don't
Yeah.
know why it was that angle, but when he came in the other way, other side of the stage, the other side of the screen, to
Hmm.
interrupt the wedding or interrupt as they were they just finished the wedding. On that From that angle, I would not have known had you guys not told me that it was the same actor. I would not have known. But I did finally see it really clearly from the
Hmm.
other angle, the other side of his face. So it's just kind of funny how I don't know. But anyway.
Well, yeah,
So
sometimes these
Dim.
actors come back after they haven't
Dim
been
is
on and
his
they look
nickname.
different.
I'm calling him.
Dim. Yeah, but you know how that went with his hair long like that, and just his looks. He reminds me of every Prince Charming, like
Oh yeah.
from back in the day. Like I can
Mhm.
just see him playing that part,
Right.
just his
Yeah.
And
looks.
honestly,
That
I like guys with hair like that. I mean, I have nothing wrong with his hair per se. I just it was so different from the what look he had before that
yeah,
I just truly did not recognize him at first.
yeah. So anyway, so we have that going on, and then we have Dimitri is waiting for Gwen back, and they had this big long conversation, accusing each other and how they're going to go after the money, and he's more or less telling her she thinks that she has rights, and he said, oh no, once since he's back he can get that money back, and she's not entitled to it. So
And
I
he
don't know.
thinks it was her plan to bring him back because his
Yes.
plane. He said his plane was delayed because at first they were like, "Why did you show
Oh
up
yeah, she was
after the wedding? If it was a plan," she's like, "If it was a plan, if it was my plan, why did you show up after the wedding?" And he's like, "Well, my plane was delayed. I would have
only
been
because the
here
plane was delayed.
in
Yes.
the
Yeah.
middle of the show
And if you
of the
saw
wedding."
Gwen, she kept looking at her watch the whole time, and she was like
Oh,
nervous
yeah.
during the
Well, remember,
wedding,
she
like,
wanted to
where
be at
is
that
he?
wedding. She wanted to be at that wedding.
And she wanted
You
to
know.
be, and she kept
Yeah.
looking like where, looking for
Mm-hmm.
somebody.
So
And he,
so
of course, he accused
Dimitri,
her of the whole kidnapping too.
yeah. So Dim thinks that she's the one that had him kidnapped.
Yes, and she's
I
saying no.
think, yeah, no. I think
Jen
that's
thinks
gotta be
it's
it.
You think
Jen
I
it's
thinks
think
it's
who?
it's
Vivian.
Vivian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, especially yeah. Okay. Well, it certainly doesn't really serve her other than revenge on Leo and him. It doesn't
Yes,
really serve her to have him back because she could be losing her money.
Yeah.
But like
but she didn't
but like
think so. There's some codicil or something in the contract or something, he
okay.
said. I don't know, but still,
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know why she'd want to chance it anyway. Too. Yeah, I don't why she'd do that. So
So
I don't
Vivian
know.
makes sense. I mean, especially since there's the whole Peter connection too. Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, why would
Alamane,
Vivian
Peter
care
was
about
get
Leo?
that came back later that Peter was getting paid by somebody in
Now,
Alamania.
Vivian getting Peter to be, and I think it's Peter and Vivian are involved.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where
So
I think Vivian comes
And I
in
don't think
instead of
Peter's
Dimitri.
dead.
I don't think Peter's dead. No. I
No.
think a Dr. Rolf come in and put some
Yep.
kind of
Yep.
to make him look like he's dead, and he's not dead.
Yeah.
And I could see, well, that's Rafe and Jada's. They have that theory. They think it's Vivian.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
who came up with that idea.
Yeah,
I
because
think it was Jada.
they have they have a lot of theories there. They were flowing around. I thought it's really interesting when you watch the brain trust that includes Rafe throwing around theories.
Yeah.
Really. If they ever get them right, I know. So, okay, so that's what we have going on there. Oh, and I think Kate was on. Kate was on this week,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Did you?
on in the pub with Roman, and they shared their New Year their they each had one New Year's resolution, and one was basically it was to she said something, I think, about showing him how much she adores him every day or something like that. And his was something like to appreciate her, and he recognizes he's the luckiest man on earth, which is totally true. Let's
Yep.
all, but, and that, basically that they will appreciate each other more and show each other
Mhm.
that more. And then it was funny because I forget sometimes that Roman was a cop for all those years and detective and all that. But he finally asked Kate, because Bonnie and I want to say Ned, but Bonnie and Justin come
Yep.
back into town, and
Yes.
they
Something to
come
see
to the
that.
pub, and of
Uh-huh.
course Bonnie's, of course, wanting to see if Kate read the book, her manuscript, because she left it on her desk. So anyway, so they tell them they just got back from Vegas and seeing the kids in Phoenix, and the Sonny and Will, and then kind of just goofy, like acting kind of giddy, like little kids just coming back from a field trip or something, kind of cute. But it was good to see. It was good to see Justin and good to see Bonnie.
Yeah.
So then so meantime, while Bonnie's eating, and I guess some point Justin had to leave because he had to help Kristen with the paperwork for the taking, the DNI, taking Peter off the life
Respirate.
support. Sorry, the life support stuff, and my brain. And then so in the meantime, Roman notices that Kate keeps looking at Bonnie, and he's like, "So what is the deal? What's got you so infatuated with Bonnie? What's going on?" She's like, or whatever word he used. It was something like that. Why are you so captivated by Bonnie? What's going on with that? And she's like, "I'm not," and all. And then, he basically kind of susses out what was going that, and so eventually Kate goes over and sits with Bonnie, and it's all part of her plan that she and Xander are rolling out. Because I guess they're trying to get the manuscript to Demira, right?
Mhm.
They don't want to do it under Titan, and I don't remember even why, but basically they
Because
don't want
they're
to do
cutting
it.
cost. That's what
Uh,
they can't really
well,
accept new
but
ones.
what's the win? But what's the win for Titan though? Because I know Kate proposed it as a way of making Titan money. So
I don't know. It
somehow,
must be bad. She probably did read it, and it's probably
Yeah.
bad. And somehow they want the mirror to figure that it's good.
oh,
Or
okay, yeah,
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
how.
Like pretend to fight over it, like
Yeah,
Kyriakis
Maybe.
is
Yeah.
lost
I'm
to
still kind of
Xander.
yeah,
confused how they're going to
something.
get the mirror to take it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so anyway, so Kate she's like, so Bonnie's spilling all this stuff about how much research she did on this romance novel with Justin, and how much fun he had with her doing research, and so on and so forth. And then she's like, "Well, so did you read it?" Or she said, "I'm sorry I snuck it into your office." And she's like, "No, it's okay." But she's like, I haven't read it because, we have, like Kate's always a follow the rules kind of gal.
Yeah.
She says, we have strict ethics rules. And she's like, we already have, Stephanie on tap for like the romance. We already have enough of those, and we have like non-compete things and stuff. So she's like, so as much as I'd like to read it, I wasn't able to. I didn't feel it was right because it's part of our procedures and stuff and our rules that we can't do that. And so she's like, but I could. And so Bonnie was devastated. And then she says, however, I do have some people I could refer it to. If you refer your manuscript to, she's like, oh, would you do that? Oh, that would be wonderful. So of course, and
Yeah.
then who was it? So then later on that comes into play because Xander meets with Johnny, and at first he kind of
Yeah.
acts like, well, maybe we don't want you to come back to Titan since you're at Demira longer than planned, and we need you if you are going to come back. And oh yeah, I'm planning on coming back. So it's just a temporary thing. He said, well. in your leave of absence documents, we need to add a codicil or whatever to it to cover us, like basically an NDA to say that you're not going to share anything, any company information and all that. So when he first pulls out of his briefcase, Xander puts the thing down and it's the manuscript, Bonnie's manuscript. And he goes, "Oh, I was like, oh, that wasn't the thing I meant to pull out." And he goes, "Here's the codicil." So now I didn't see, did they show anything else on that before the end of the episode? Is that
maybe it's because then Johnny did look through it. Do you think then somehow they'll get the book and then Xander will say, well, that was ours and you did disclose something, and then Demira could get in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
You did you know what I mean?
Yep.
And in the meantime, Kate somehow them two are working together to get it somehow to make Johnny look bad, maybe to make Demira look bad.
But that's kind of crappy of
grandson. Wow.
Yeah, wait till Norman finds that one out.
Well, that's crappy for Kate to do. Anyway, so I don't know. But yeah, that sounds like that could be somewhere along the lines because he's having him sign.
I just thought of that actually, the way you were saying it.
That's brilliant because I hadn't figured that out. I was like, going, why are they doing this?
No, I hadn't either. But then when you said that, I remembered that he said, you can't disclose anything that you learn at Demira.
Yeah.
So they'll
and there he is.
They'll sue him and Demira for everything they have if he.
Yeah. So that could be kind of where they're going.
Yeah. Yeah. So somehow
we figured it out
with that. Yeah, I think you figured out a lot of things. You guys are good at this. It's like watching soaps for a long time. You figure, in fact, a lot of times the fans are the ones that would make better suggestions of story than.
Yeah. The fans remember history, and the writers don't.
Yeah. So that's all. So those are the. I mean,
that okay?
Kate was just on that one episode, but she stirred up a lot of trouble during that one episode.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then, like you said, Xander with Johnny, and then we also had scenes with Xander with Brady.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, before that, he realizes that Brady's still at the mansion, and they're going to be celebrate Brady and Sarah.
Celebrate New Year's
Eve, together. So he ends up firing Brady because supposedly Brady didn't get some kind of report or something that was due. He didn't get it in on time. But Brady knows why he fired him because of that. Oh, and before that, Maggie had come in pleading, Brady's case of why he was because of Rachel, why he wasn't going to be at this meeting. But I guess that didn't work. So supposedly he fires Brady. So I don't know what's going to happen when Maggie finds out, because Maggie doesn't know yet, right? As far as this is.
No, that's how it ended.
Yeah, it didn't seem like Brady was like putting up too much of a fight. So I don't know about that. And then speaking of Brady and Sarah, I guess they had their. It didn't say they slept together. They had a kiss at midnight.
Yeah.
Did they sleep together?
I was going to ask you guys if they did, because I didn't get that.
I don't think so.
I didn't get. I don't think so. I didn't get that from what we saw.
I mean, they're acting
even
like
though Maggie,
teenagers. They're acting like teenagers sneaking around. It's like.
Even though Maggie kind of was trying to get information, kind of trying to
Maggie knows.
How was your night together? Yeah, how did it go?
So Maggie probably assumes they did, but sounds like you guys don't think they did yet.
No.
Okay, because I didn't get that impression either, but I wasn't sure.
No. So, and Xander and Sarah's divorce is final. So, but Sarah, I don't know, she seemed a little down about it, but then, and Brady said, "You having mixed feelings?" And she said, "No, not at all." So, I don't know. And of course, Xander's feeling terrible. So, yeah. So that's where we are. I don't know who Xander's probably going to, I don't know who's he going to move on with? Gwen? I thought I saw in one of the promos, Xander and Gwen.
I like Xander and Gwen.
Yeah. So that's where we are with that. Oh, and then we go back to Johnny and Chanel. Paulina came over and Chanel told her that she was pregnant. Paulina's all happy, and then she tells Paulina about, and she didn't, if this is correct, she didn't tell Paulina exactly why that Johnny is scared because of the cancer. She more or less says, oh, we just have one, and I don't think we can handle another one. That's not what Johnny said,
That's
and
not
that's not
true.
what she told. And that's not what she told Paulina.
Right.
Johnny told Paulina when she saw him in the hospital. Yes.
Because he loves Chanel so much, he wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, and I don't know. And he told Chanel that, but she didn't say that to her mother. So I don't know.
Isn't that weird? Yeah.
It's
why
like
they did that.
He heard was he did not
want the baby. It's like
that's all she heard.
And that's not. Yeah. He wanted to talk with the doctors and make sure, that cancer doesn't come back. And so, so we have that going on now. Johnny and Chanel were happy for like 2 seconds. Just like any other couple on the show, it seems. And it seems to me like they're trying
for a while.
Who's that?
Steve and Kayla have been happy for a while.
Oh, Steve. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Steve and Kayla are the, I guess they are the pretty much steady couple in going on right now, right? We had like John and Marlena, but John's gone, and we had Doug and Julie, and Doug is gone.
Roman and Kate.
Roman and Kate so far, yeah. And they haven't even been together that long.
I know.
I guess long enough. But they seem to me like they're trying different couples.
Yeah.
You had Jada and Rafe, and Jada and Theo are supposed to be dating. And then they're wondering, they're making us feel like, is it Gabby and Theo?
They tried Jada and Jeremy for that one blind date.
Oh, yeah. Remember? Yeah. So it's like that now, and they have Gabby with Philip. So
I like those two together.
Yeah,
I do like Gabby and Philip. I do. And why? Because you like them. They're going to. Philip's going to find out what she did. With telling Tony all the stuff. So he's eventually going to find that out. But yes, we had Theo come out of his coma. Yeah.
I thought it was key that Paulina blew that New Year's Eve. What is it? She blew that what's it called?
The party maker or party
maker, I can't think of the name of it,
noisemaker.
Yeah, noisemaker. And and then he said something. I think Gabe said something about that being loud or something. And she said, I know that Theo doesn't like loud noises, but I figured maybe this will tick him off and he'll come too. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's out. And Gabby did come to visit.
Did anybody else feel like he was going to forget who Paulina was for a little bit?
Yep.
He kind of was acting like he didn't say anything to her.
Yeah,
for a while.
I thought maybe he'd lose his memory.
Yeah, I thought he was going to not remember her. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then we have Peter, who Kristen decided to take off
life support.
Yeah, like life support. And I guess right before they did, he opened his eyes, or they took him off, and then he started talking
and breathing.
And more or less was he's upset with Kristen and told her to get out. So she runs to get Kayla. By the time they get back in, we find out it's Dr. Rolf snuck in, put something in his IV, and they come in and they pronounced him dead. So, because Rafe and Jada wanted to talk to him because they feel somebody else is involved.
Mm-hmm.
And why?
Yeah. So this is all.
So it would make sense for
planned.
Vivian with Stefan. Yeah. He'd be the other one. So if Peter dies or gets she somehow, but you would think she'd want to get rid of Peter. Then Stefan would be, because I don't think Stefan's dead. And they talked about that too. They have the death certificate and all that, and they still find it strange the way. Yeah. So I don't know if Stefan's dead or not. I don't know.
He's not dead. No one
get another. I don't. Yeah, I don't know if Brandon Barash would come back or not. I don't know, but not unless they get another one.
Yeah.
So that's hard to tell there. So, what did you think of this guy playing Peter?
Well, I liked him on One Life. He's good.
Yeah, I thought he was okay. So
yeah,
but we didn't really get to see him that much. You know,
I know.
interact with some of them too much. So
kind of strange seeing him play bad.
Oh, okay.
Not that Kevin was a goody, but he wasn't evil.
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
I don't know. Did we see Rachel this week?
No.
I'm trying to think.
No, Rachel.
I know I think there's a preview out there for her for next week. Okay. So we have Stephanie and Alex. Alex doesn't want her to go on tour, and he had a kind of an argument with Xander. Xander's upset about that. And she got mad at him, Stephanie, for doing it, of course.
Yeah.
Without asking.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
When he went,
of course.
I was like, he didn't tell her, he didn't talk to her about it first. He goes over there and says, well, I want this canceled. I just want this. And I knew he had to know his woman enough to know that that's not going to fly with her.
Yeah.
And especially without even discussing it together. I mean,
and he said something that really made her mad. I forget what it was he said. Do you guys remember?
Trying to
I didn't see that part.
Yeah. I forget what it was. But the main thing was that he just went without asking and consulting her. You know, it's her tour. It should be her decision. But she seemed to be okay. She seemed to
called himself the boss.
I'm your boss. Yeah. He said, technically, I am your boss.
Yeah.
You didn't just say that. Yeah. I guess technically he is.
Yeah.
At work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of threw that in her face.
Yeah.
So.
He's stupid.
He's dim too.
How can he be Justin's son?
Yeah. Oh, and then we have EJ's still off with Sydney somewhere. It would be nice if he brought her back.
Yeah.
With him. What they would do with her.
I see why they suddenly sent him off though, so that all this stuff could happen while he was gone. Like because Gwen said, EJ left to go take care of some business, and he left me in charge, basically. So, there would have been a whole different dynamic if EJ were still in town. So this gave Gwen
with Gwen there.
Dim and Gwen some time to battle,
Right. So, then we had a conversation with Jeremy and Julie celebrating New Year's Eve together. They were playing Scrabble.
Yeah.
I like playing that. I just remember my mom and my aunt played that all the time when we were young. They played that all the time.
That was sweet. I mean, that part was sweet.
But and then he got Julie to put on a hat and blow the, they talked about Doug and about how he's, not accepted in Salem. And was he thinking about leaving?
He told her about he told her how Maggie and
Stephanie.
Stephanie and those guys think that he's the one sending her these stalkerish things. But he did talk about how.
And then I think Julie did kind of say, and are you? Yeah, he kind of got offended too. Julie's like, oh. Why did I say that?
But it was cute how, she was saying, I just worry about Thomas because he's going to be so far behind. He's like, well, I'll work with him and make sure he gets caught up because he's been gone out of town, And she's like, oh, we're so lucky to have you. He's so lucky to have you as his teacher right now. And then he said, well, we really miss the kids and I really miss him. And he said, and even Rachel, he said, Rachel's not like popular like Thomas is, but she has her own energy that her own. I don't know how he put it, but it was basically she has her own energy that the kids really miss. So I'm like, you mean they're like you would think that they'd be glad they don't have to worry about being stabbed by their roommate, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, their
Classmate.
So, yeah, classmate.
Really?
But anyway, or undermined in some way or. But I thought that was kind of cute the way he said she's got her own energy, but you know, we'll miss
flying missiles.
Yeah. But I thought it was sweet that he said, "But we miss her. The kids miss her too." So like, I'll bet because she probably disrupts the class most of the time.
Yeah.
No, but anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I would say she probably does. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just joking.
So then we had Chad and Julie too. Oh. Yeah. Chad and Julie had a nice conversation about, you know, they kind of got pretty close. They have a close, and I think she's kind of like rooting for him too, you know, and she said she's glad that it came to mediation, but I don't know what that's going to do because Chad's still not going to want, you know, Jennifer should have just said, okay, you know, I'm not even going to, the kids are staying with you. We're not even going to try. But I don't know how much further they're going to go with that storyline.
They got to give Melissa something else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, all right. What other storylines were going on?
Rachel, Leo, and Marlena.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was sweet.
Yeah, he was talking to her like, you know, as a friend after what all that happened. Yeah. Leo's feeling, and then Leo comes back to the room, and he had the flowers and everything had been ready and everything. So he did go back to Javi, and you know, and then Leo came to see Dimitri after Javi. They tried to talk things out, and Leo kept insisting, you know, I want to be with you. No, you have. Javi said, did you talk to Dimitri? No. Well, you have to go talk to him. So, and Dimitri, it shows him giving him a kiss. Let me, you know, and then I think that was the end on Friday, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess, is that kiss going to do it? I don't know.
God, no.
So, I don't know.
Because Leo went there to tell him that he was in love with Javi and that wasn't, you know, going to change.
Yeah.
And then
Dim and that won't change. And Dimitri says, well, maybe this will change. Yes. Yeah. This will change your mind. This should change your mind. Yes. So I don't know. I mean, Javi's the actor's leaving, so they're recasting. So they wouldn't recast if, I don't know. You think they're going to be a little triangle for a while? Because if he would choose Dimitri, what do they need Javi for? I don't know. It's not like it's going to go on longer. Yeah. I don't know. So Dimitri was in prison. So if Gwen got him out of there, now that he's out, how come he doesn't go back? Now that people know that he's out, shouldn't he go back to prison?
Did he escape?
Well, he was released.
He was
he was released for whatever reason.
Yeah.
He was?
Some lame ass reason.
Oh, okay. So once it was right after he was released, then he got kidnapped, I guess.
Yeah.
And somebody made him write a letter at gunpoint. That's what he told Leo. But he can't prove it's Gwen. He thinks it's Gwen, but I think EJ was involved. Gwen and EJ. I think EJ's involved in that too somehow. Because we know him and Gwen are plotting with who's ever in that tube, which we still don't know yet. I've been seeing more and more people saying that they think it's Lexi. Because something about Pauline is supposed to. I don't know. And then didn't we see? I think it was Carrie who said there is a picture of a recap of an actress that's coming on Days. Doesn't say what part she's playing, but it looks like somebody that could play Lexi.
You know, a couple actresses played Lexi in the past. before Renee Jones.
Yeah. So I mean, they could go there because who's that going to make conflict with? Paulina and Abe.
Yep.
So they've been happy too long too.
Yeah.
I
And
guess
there'll be conflict
not
with
long.
Lexi and Theo.
Yeah, with the whole Demira stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or another Demira coming back. You know, and she's another one, another sister back, and Megan's out there somewhere.
Yep.
So
Why
she's
would
out there.
EJ want some more competition for the, for Demira
I
and all
don't
that
know.
other crap?
But Lexi the doctor.
It's somebody that's because it's either that or Stefano or somebody because he more or less said sorry for what happened, and the only one to be sorry for is Theo's the only one that really got hurt. So that's what I think that's what's making people say. You know, after they all got released, EJ came and said something to whoever was in that tube. Something, I'm sorry for what happened. I don't know. Interesting. So we still have that mystery going on, and nobody knows it's EJ and Gwen. Leo's still trying to find that out, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he knows
rumors about Jada and yeah. So there's rumors about, or not rumors, I guess, Sean and Jada.
Ooh.
Isn't that who you like?
I like them.
Jen, together?
Yeah.
So they might be going there again. Yeah. Well, I know right now we haven't seen Sean, but I think Theo and Jada are supposed to have their date again for the trivia. We haven't seen any more trivia. Yeah. So we have that, and I think the previews for next week's show, Sophia is and plotting with Rachel. She hands her some money. I don't know why. She just says she needs her help, and then we see her with a hooded sweatshirt on, walking in the town square, and Ari spots her and says Sophia, but she just keeps walking and doesn't acknowledge her. So something's going on there with Sophia. I'm trying to think what else was in the preview. But that I know that
Wait,
I remember that.
Who spots her? Who spots
her?
Ari. Yeah.
Oh, and the other Ari gotta mention. Ariana.
Oh yeah, she did. Was that Brady talking about her?
No, Rafe.
No? Yes.
Rafe was talking.
Or Rafe. Rafe talking about his sister. Yeah. Yes. And then there's Dario's out there somewhere. Yeah. He never got. I mean, he left, right? He didn't get killed off or anything. So
I don't think so.
And there could be another brother or sister out there that we don't know. Because Ray started out as an orphan, and he gained a mother, father, and 3 siblings.
Oh yeah.
An orphan and an only child. So I remember that from the time when he started seeing Sammy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sammy's supposed to come back at all anymore? I don't know.
Not that I know of.
Maybe she'll bring her husband back with her. Supposedly. And maybe Lucas will come back with his girlfriend. Because we never did find.
Maybe it's Autumn.
He has a girlfriend.
Maybe
Autumn. Yeah, we never did see Autumn either, did we? We never saw Autumn.
What did Kate used to joke about? Like, what was her? She would call her. She never was on camera, but she'd say, "Well, how's summer or whatever?" It's autumn, Mom. It's
no,
autumn.
That was Sammy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, then we have was there anything with Marlena? Well, she hasn't been doing well lately. Other than with Leo.
Leo, she officiated the wedding.
With Leo. And she talked to Leo, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was like, she's like, well, you need to, tell me. Like, she found him in the town square, and she's like, well, talk to me. And he's like, how much is this going to cost?
Yeah.
She's like, as a
It's gonna
friend.
cost- as a friend.
Uh,
I don't think he's ever paid her for any kind
no, I don't think
session,
anybody
probably.
ever pays her.
because every time he talks to her, it's not in her office. Yeah, it seems like it's never in her office. So they need to bring Hattie back too.
Yep.
What happened to Hattie? Is she still alive? I can't remember.
Yeah, she left
She's
town.
still around somewhere, right?
Yeah,
She left town. She's not in prison, right? No.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay. Well, I don't know. That's all I got. I can't think of anything else. Rumors.
What I
Anybody
thought
else?
was
We
kind of
missing
funny.
anything?
What I thought was kind of funny was,
Mhm.
and honestly, I'm right there with them, but how nobody really had planned, except for the wedding reception. Like most people were like, let's just stay in,
Yeah,
Like Tate comes back, Tate and Holly, and he's like, you want to go out since you're back in town early? And she's like, no, I'd rather stay in. So I'm thinking, here, Belle is asleep. She gonna wake up to those two again? Didn't she walk into them one time?
yep.
Walk in on them one time?
Yes.
And
yes. And now that you
anyway, so
mentioned Belle, I remembered something. Chad and Belle decided to date.
yeah.
They were on the and it's Salem singles, and they slide up.
Yeah.
They slide up on there. Oh, come on. Because Tinder is you swipe right. That's a real dating site. But there's a Salem singles and you slide up. They slid up or slide up. I don't know if anybody caught that, but they matched. So, and they're both laughing about it. And he says, well, do you think it would be funny? Do you think we should just try to date? I cannot see those two.
No.
I don't know. Maybe with the new actor? I don't know.
Maybe.
What did Kristen talk to Rafe about? Like, what kind of agreement did they make? Because I didn't see that part.
Kristen trying to get Rafe to help her bring down EJ.
Bring down EJ. Yeah, get revenge on EJ.
Of course, Rafe has already been working
because
on
what EJ did to Rafe, locked him up. Had that guy impersonate him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he's been going after EJ for a long time, obviously.
Yep.
So, but now why does Kristen want that? Does she feel like why is she wanting to go after EJ then?
The whole Rachel
because
thing.
Of what? Oh,
Rachel.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The whole Rachel, her mother, taking her mother away and threatening her. And,
at least they did explain.
Basically, he threatened to expose Rachel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and remember last week I made some comment about how why is Kristen the only one that can make this decision? I mean, his mother is at one town over or whatever, but Justin did make the comment when they were doing that India, what is do not resuscitate order DNI. He did make the comment that he did ask her. Now, there's no other living relatives that would have any sort of responsibility or claim or possible legal responsibility for signing off on this. And he's like, I know your mother's alive, but she's not competent to, legally competent or whatever.
That's what they said.
So at least they did cover that. Cause I was like, well, does his mom get to weigh in?
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, we were talking about Javi and how good the actor. I think his name's Al. I don't know his last name, but I think his first name might be Al. But anyway,
doesn't look like an L to me. It looks like a hobby. But anyway,
an Al. I don't know. I don't know why I think that.
Al.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know his name.
A-L, like Alberto or Albert. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, and I could be wrong about that. For some reason, that just popped into my head. But anyway, we were talking about how good he was and everything. He was hilarious as a drunk. He was so good.
Oh,
He was so good. I mean, hilarious
Maybe
in
he's
a
had a
really
lot of
sad
experience.
way.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really sad, because
Yeah.
the reason,
Yeah.
but he was
When he
cracking
was,
me
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. When he was talking to Rafe and Gabby. Yes.
Yeah, at the reception.
Drunk. Yeah.
He
That was
was
funny.
they're like,
At the
what?
reception.
Gabby's like, why don't I drive you home and we'll just
Yeah.
spend New Year's at home? And he's like, heck no, we spend way too much money on this reception. I'm gonna I'm
On his
gonna make sure I drink all this
food. Yeah.
champagne or whatever. So it was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny in a sad way because it was sad for him, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's just the last thing I thought of that that I had mentioned.
Yeah.
We had.
I thought of a couple more things. Yeah. Sometimes you talk about one person. When you said about Belle, that made me think, oh, I forgot about them and them agreeing to date.
Right.
So that should be interesting.
That should be really boring.
Okay.
That should be really extra boring.
Anybody? Chad dates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Chad and Rafe.
I
There you
don't
go.
know.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just see no sparks there at all. But anyway.
Yeah.
So.
All
Okay.
right. So I guess that's it.
yeah.
All righty.
See what happens.
That's it.
See what happens tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. Monday night.
Right. Monday night.
Steelers and
Well,
the Texans.
okay.
Well, good luck. I'll be
It's
rooting for both teams. Whichever team wins, I'll be happy for that. So, anyway, well, take care.
Yes. Good
Take
luck,
care, everybody.
ladies.
all right. All right.
All right.
All right,
Bye-bye.
good night.
Okay.